Hello, good evening. Good evening. Just got to wait for the wife to turn the music down. Well, what, I tell you what, I had the fireworks earlier. Oh, I heard something. And I nearly went under the table, with a saucepan on my head. Can you imagine it if I went under that with a saucepan on my head? Anyway, folks, don't forget to leave me a message in the messages, comments, please. We got Brian up in a few minutes. So share, 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 and share. And in the meantime, we're just going to wait for Brian to come. When he arrives, I reckon he's just parking his horse outside. Um, and hopefully he will be here not long. So yeah, so there you go. Anyway, in the meantime, we have got one more left for tonight now, haven't we? Or is it two more?
You got Brian and John.
And we got John at 10 o'clock, yeah?
11.
So we got this one now.
Yep.
Then at 11 o'clock we got another one. Yeah. So the last one tonight is 11 o'clock. So hopefully we're getting there. Hello, Amy. Ooh, yes. Laugh out loud, please. Yes. Clickety clock. I'm just waiting for him to turn up on his horse. Unless he's putting his boots on. We don't know. Oh, I thought I saw something. Just having a beer, folks. Cheers. Cheers, cheers, cheers. Have a beer. Um, yes, so I am waiting. He's probably lost his hat or something, probably. You know? I'm just waiting. Now let me sing you a song. It goes like this. Dum, boom, 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 boom. Right then. How long are you going to be? Oh, yeah. Not long now, he'll be here. Come on now. No, just tell him to come on. No. Tell him to put his name in and he'll be in. So, come on, Brian. Let's press that button and come on in. Hi, Eddie. How are you? Who's Eddie? Eddie. I think we're going to have some problems. Oh, yeah. Just 2 minutes. I'll send you a link again. Let me. That's it. Share, 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 guys. Please share. He'll be on any moment.
trouble now.
Yeah.
Need to click a button.
No. Sorry, folks, we're just trying to get him on. Sorry about that. Anyway, who's how's everybody's day been today? He's definitely coming on. I can hear him outside. He's parking. He's parking his horse. Clippity clop, clippity clop. Here he is, the man himself.
As
Here he is.
it finally comes on, then it does that.
Here he is. He's just parked his horse outside. Tonto.
How you
Tonto
doing?
just turned up. I tell you what, I have been looking forward to this all day.
I tell you what, I am too. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, I tell you what, I like you. I reckon you're so funny. It's unbelievable.
Thank you.
Anyway, how have you? Well, start again. How have you been?
I've been doing real good. I stay busy all the time. It's like a nonstop rat race. Just one day I'll catch up with myself.
Yeah, yeah. I'm getting fed up at the moment. Being locked in.
Oh, I know. Tell me about it. It just seems like, and it's just like I barely have one day we're all gonna get to breathe.
Yes, breathe. Yes. I tell you what I'm doing at the moment. Look, I'm having a beer. Cheers.
Oh, there you go. There you go. There you go. That just makes it worthwhile.
Yes, it's beer. Yes, yes. What have you got there then?
That was a good old hot cup of coffee.
Oh, you got. Oh, yeah, because you got. This is different time. See, we're in a different time zone, aren't we?
Yeah. It's kind of afternoonish right now. Just kind of. Well, it's actually 3 o'clock, so it's just kind of mellow down just a hair, just a hair.
Yeah. Listen, I want to. Before we carry on with your music, I want to talk about something.
You go ahead, man.
Yeah, yeah. Um, how's it going over where you are now? All the voting is sorting out. Then
Uh-huh. Well,
how's that going?
I got that new band of mine. The Boomtown band kind of dissolved. What it was is I had this other drummer and this bass player, and drummer he getting where he said, "I'm just tired of doing anything." And I said that's fine. The bass player, he kind of just he's chain links off everything, just like, well, I can't do this, I can't do that. I said, well, that's fine. I said, I'll look for somebody else. So got these two young kids, and they're just like gung ho. Hey, yeah, sure. What are you going to do? Oh, I love that. Oh, yeah, let's do this. Like they're energetic. It's like, there we go. Now I can kind of get them where I want them.
Good. I'll tell you what. If you need somebody, I know somebody that's going now. Yeah, he's available. I'll just get him on the phone here. Hello, it's just Donald Trump. Brian wants to know if you'd like to join his group. Sorry, mate. Sorry. Um, what song are you going to sing for us today?
Well, I'll tell you what, I can kick it off with your favorite one that you like so well, and I can do some others too.
Yeah, go on then. Go on then.
Something about those mysterious eyes that amazes me and makes you full of surprise. I love the way you softly say hello. My heart pounds, makes my face start to glow. There's just something thing that I want you to know. What I wouldn't give, what I wouldn't say, what I wouldn't do. For a woman like you. Love is something that I want to give. Just holding you makes it wonderful to live. When I see you smile, it makes it all worthwhile. Baby, say you'll walk right down that aisle. What I wouldn't give, what I wouldn't say, what I wouldn't do. For a woman like you. I can give this ring as a token of love. In my heart and soul, even all the stars up above. Baby, it's you I'm thinking of. We spent a lifetime together falling in love. What I wouldn't give, what I wouldn't say, what I wouldn't do. For a woman like you. There you go.
Oh, I'll tell you what, I love that song, I do.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, yeah. Um, so through the coronavirus, then, so you can't be doing. Is it bad over there again now, or is it calmed down now?
Right now, it's just kind of right now everything's kind of smoothing over. We've actually had some pretty good weather this week. Last week it was kind of cold and bitter, and the week before that was kind of cold and rainy and bitter. And this week right here we've been like up in the 70s, so it's kind of like what you call a mild fall-like area, you know. But it's a dramatic change. Last week I thought wintertime done kicked in.
Yeah, 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 yeah. What other song you going to sing now for us?
Oh, let's see here. What do you want to hear? I can play you just about pretty much anything you want to hear of mine or whatever you want me to hear sing. It doesn't matter.
No, anything, anything. Go
Oh,
on, you carry on.
how about tell you what? There's a song that a lot of my fans seem to like a lot of. It's a little song called "Time Will Heal." They've been going nuts over this song, and I think what it is just the beautifulness of the way I've got this stuff structured on it. It helped though if I do this part here right. It just seems to get. There's a certain way of putting this right here, and it gives it the right sound. Only time will tell. And only time will see me through. And only time will heal. Well, I wonder if you only knew the pain you put me through. And I wonder if you knew how patient I've been with you. When I lay here in the night and you're clean out of sight, my poor heart just can't take anymore. Only time will tell, and only time will see me through. Only time will heal. But I wonder what you're doing now. You wouldn't talk about it anyhow. You just slammed the door, you knew it would hurt me to the core. And darling, there's just no getting over this. And only time will tell. And only time will see me through. and only time will heal. There you go. A bit.
Well done.
Thank you. Thank you.
Do- in your gigs, do you every if when you go around doing gigs? I saw you the other day.
Mm-hmm.
Um, was it at a quayside somewhere? You were
I
singing.
was that the last place I was at. It was cold. It was rainy. It was about good, probably about 30 something degrees out there. But I played it for probably about 400 or 500 people out there, just all out there running around there. Had little rides going over here, little games, events, all kinds of stuff.
uh, and also, what's the worst place you ever did a gig to?
Well, I've had some pretty humdingers before. I would say the worst one I've had was I was playing at this one little restaurant. I thought, well, I'll have a little jam night, go up there and I talked with the owner. He says, yeah, I'd love to have you come here. And he goes, we get beds here all the time and they do really good. I thought, okay, that sounds great. So I hook up all the stuff. We get started. I set up the equipment. By the time I get ready to get started, I'm over there and I mean, people started talking louder. And next thing you know, it just got to where I said, well, let's try this song here. That didn't get no nothing. I said, let's try this right here. That didn't get nothing. So I said, how about a fast song? So we really put a fast song in there. I said, well, let's just try a whole bunch of songs they might know. So I started singing rock, country, blues, jazz. I sung some. I even played a little Deep Purple for them. And they sit there and not a soul just even looked at me. This one old lady, I mean, she could have been more than, I'd say probably 80 years old. She walks up to me and says, hon. I go, yeah. She goes, could you kind of turn it down just a little bit? We're over here trying to talk.
Yeah.
Well, there's my gig right there.
Okay, what other song you want to sing now for us?
Oh, I guess I can do this in here for you. It's called Who's Next? That's another big song. Been kind of going big around here in my show lately. Back in '87, I wrote this song, and I used to do a lot of it back then. It done a whole lot for me over the years, and then all of a sudden it just kind of faded off, and now it's making a big comeback.
Okay.
You left me here with a broken heart. That's when my world fell apart. Now every ounce of hope is gone, and this man you done so wrong. I wonder who's next on your list of broken hearts. I was talking to Sam down at the local bar. He told me he tore up another man's heart. I guess that another guy's learned the likes of you, so he's gonna get burned. I wonder who's next on your list of broken hearts. Here's where things you tear all apart. I'd like to meet the guy just to warn him about the way you are. I wonder who's next on your list of broken hearts. Well, I worked out these problems in my life. Now I'm walking, talking, thinking right, so right. I heard a little while back that you left town and you ain't come back. I wonder who's next on your list of broken hearts.
Ooh. If I had some liquors, I'd chuck them at you.
Huh?
um, Wayne says, "Hi again, Brian. How are you? It's good to see you again. I love your songs and I love the way you sing
It's good to
them.
be back on this show too. It's always good to be on here. Thank you
Yeah,
so much.
I would love to be in your band.
I tell you what, I would always love to have new people joining in there. We need keyboard players, some singers.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I can't sing. I tried doing some songs earlier, but I can't sing. I can't sing at all.
Oh, we could always put you into something.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I went busking the other day.
You could be
And
the guy saying, Brian, you need to do this. Brian, you need to do that.
that's a good idea. I'll be your agent.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I'll be your agent. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, no. I tell you what, oh, I admire you because what you do is that you go out in the, in the cold, and
Yep.
you still sing, and you kind of keep people happy, and
Yep.
that's what it's all about. And I tell you what, I love your music,
Thank
and
you so
you
much.
know, it's it's never dull. Your music is really, really kind of, what can I say? It's like someone galloping on a horse.
I try to keep it very entertaining. I do my best. I always go out of my way of always trying to give my best. I was once told as a kid that always sing, put on your best performance, and the reason why is because you never know who's watching you. You never know what's going on or what's behind you. You never know anything. So always give them your best, even if you think you're giving your best and giving better. The
That's
way.
it. That's it. You gotta. Where did you get your? I've got a message here for you. Where did you get your act from, Brian?
My act, basically, I pretty much just me. It's all natural.
And your act. And your act.
Oh, my guitar.
No,
This
your act. Your act. What you're
this
wearing on
guitar
your
here is
head.
a very special my guitar. It's made by a man by the name of Mr. Glenn Morgan, and he takes these guitars and he takes them and he's got one. It's strictly the Grand Ole Opry stage. He's got one that's out of Hank Senior's home. Uh, he's got one that's out of the Everly Brothers. He just made just here recently. Um, this guitar here in particular, this one right here is a mixture between the Grand Ole Opry stage, also part of Hank Senior's home. There was a tornado that hit Moore, Oklahoma here a while back and killed a few kids and stuff. And this part of that there. Plus, it's also part of Johnny Cash's old picket fence and Hank's, and also little Jimmy Dickens's wooden floors as well. So Hank's senior stuff and everything. So basically, when I play the guitar here, you can say many people have walked on this guitar. Many great people have walked on it. When I play it, you can almost hear them coming out of it.
You're coming out of it. Gosh, you haven't got Elvis Presley in there too, then, have you?
Oh yeah. He played on this guitar once. Played right there in the dead center of this thing.
Um, I've got a message here for you. I Steve Beer. Can you ask Brian to sing "Welcome to Shamrock"
uh,
and ask him to
that,
tell
that's
you about the guitar?
that's
Well, he already has.
that's one of his favorites. I bet you. I've got a few people that's one of their top favorite songs is "Welcome to Shamrock." And how that song got about is one day I made a mistake. I was supposed to go to a radio station and kept on driving past the town. And there's a little bitty town called Shamrock. And all it was like a little bitty old ghost town and stuff, And come to find out, I've done some research on it. And it just inspired me to write the whole song about it all in general. I can almost hear the little bagpipes playing on it. Welcome to Shamrock, my friend. Built this town in 1910. That's with the luck of the Irishman. Beginning of the rainbow stars from here, my friend. There's a little pot of gold all over this town. Here's where people won't sit down. Oh, but the town's full of life and folks are hard day and night. Cars pass by here all the time. They leave with a smile and the sky shines. Then one day, tragedy came, everyone packed up and moved away. Welcome Shamrock, my friend. Built this town in 1910. That's with the luck of the Irishman. Beginning of the rainbow stars from here, my friend. Little pot of gold all over this town. Here's where people won't sit down. Now, the whole town's all boarded up and no one lives around here anymore. Town's little weather, but the love's still here. We'll even share a little bit of Irish cheer. There's not much to spread around, but you're always welcome out here in our town. Welcome Shamrock, my friend. There you go.
Oh gosh, was that? What was the meaning of that song then?
Well, it's kind of the name of the town was called Shamrock, so I kind of put like a little Irish jig in there, you know, that little kept put that little run in there like that. I got thinking that's pretty. That sounded like a little Irish little thing there, and just kind of kept it going with the song and everything. So I thought maybe it just kind of felt more appropriate. And that was the name of the town. I thought it needs to have something to go along with that town. I said, what can I do? And I strummed a whole bunch of different strums, and finally got thinking, well, there kind of sounds a little Irishy, you know, that diddle 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 diddle. I thought that just kind of fits it, you know.
Who taught you to? Who taught you to play the guitar then?
Well, first of all, my dad taught me. It's kind of ironic. He taught me how to play G, C, and D. And at the time, I was having to learn on my dad's right-handed guitar, and I'm to play left-handed. My mom went to a garage sale after I had been playing for almost a year, just strumming G, C, and D, G, C, and D. I thought, boy, one day I'll get a hang of this thing. My hands just wasn't cooperating with the rhythmatic of it real good. My mom hands me this guitar she finds in a garage sale, left-handed, and found me one of those little Melbourne Bay guitar books. And 15 minutes later, I went in my room, came back out, and I said, Dad, I can play anything you can. He said, oh, yeah. I sit there and played 15 chords, and I sit there and learned how to play. I played A, I played a B and a G and a C, A, D, E. And I sit there and I started. So the very first song I ever played was a song called Your Lion Eyes from the Eagles. That was the first one I played. My dad looked at me and said, how'd you do that? And he said, your rhythm was pretty good. And I said, well, all I had to do is learn how to take it from this hand here and put it over here to this hand.
Go on then, try it. Go on, see if you can do it.
That song, Lion Eyes?
Go on then, go on then.
Okay. City girls seem to find out early how to open doors with just a smile. Rich old man, she won't have to worry. Dress up autumn lakes, going style. On the other side of town, a horse waiting. Tell him she must go out for a while. He knows where she's going, yeah, she's leaving. Headed for the cheap side of town. You can't hide your lion eyes, and your smile is a thin disguise. But by now you realize ain't no way to hide your lion eyes. My oh my, you sure know how to rain set it up so well, so carefully. Ain't it funny how your new love hasn't changed things? Still the same old girl you used to be. You can't hide your light and your smile is a thin disguise. Thought by now you realize ain't no way to hide your light eyes.
Well done.
Thank
I
you.
love, I love that song. Really love that song.
Gorgeous. You know, that's like I had, I grew up on so much style of music growing up as a kid. A lot of my lot of the songs like I listen to a lot of the songs from different eras and different people and different cultures and stuff. And that's kind of how I write my songs. After a while, I kind of got to where I listen to a lot of these different people's music and stuff. And it's amazing over the years how much music has changed, yet it still stays the same. You know?
Yeah, yeah. Um, so you know when you're kind of like playing at all your gigs and everything, has there been some moments where you're thinking, oh my goodness, I don't want to be here?
Well, yeah, that's true. There's a lot of times. And there's sometimes I'll see singing. I think, man, I'm just singing it from a phone. What am I doing, man? What am I doing here? I must. Something must be wrong with me. I'm sitting here playing it from a phone, and then I
Mm.
look over there, and there's just a bunches of hearts on there, just blowing up like crazy. And when I got off that phone, I sit there and look at that. I said, "Are you kidding me? I had almost 3,000 people watch me tonight." I said, so it kind of gives me a little, just a few minutes more extra. Oh, yeah, all right, I just did this.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You got a lot. You've got a big following, though, ain't you?
Yeah, it's picked up quite a bit, and I was impressed to find out the other day, of course, uh, that people like Stonewall Jackson likes my stuff, and Johnny Rodriguez, and I tell it to a lot of people. Like I told my mom and dad that, and they said, "Well, son, that's old time people. That's people our age." I said, "They was big back in their day." I said, "They like my music nowadays." I said, "So I must be doing something." I said, "I'm kind of borderline between new and old."
Yeah, yeah. Tell us about your show you do every night.
Okay. Yeah. I did a little show called Three Song a Night Show, and it all started off as a joke. I didn't think nobody would watch my stuff. You know what I mean? It kind of started off like, well, I'll just see what happens. There was one person already doing it at the time. Her name was Dawn Bowers, and she's she's done quite a bit. And I got thinking, well, she seems to I kind of like that idea, but her difference is she just does this. I said, I believe that the after I did the first couple of shows, I got thinking, even the first one actually, I got thinking, these kind of shows are kind of like the future TV station, because so many TV shows and TV stations are kind of fading off more into digital now.
Yeah,
So I got to thinking, well, I need to really stiffen it up. After my first show, it was the very second show I did. So I really need to stiffen it up and make it more like TV. And it got to where it was only 3 songs. That's all it was, 3 songs. And I would tell everybody good night. And after about a month of this, I got to seeing the results. People were coming in. I stretched it out to 30 minutes long. And now it's just like regular TV. And it's gotten to where people are addicted to this. And I found out along the way, I've saved people's lives doing this. And
mm,
people were in such deep depression. So, man, I'm always just in deep, dark depression. And he goes, but when it comes to 8 o'clock at night, I'm ready to go. And I've got people from wherever you're from, and they were sitting there telling me, I'm up at 2 a.m. in the morning. I set my alarm clock for 2 a.m. in the morning just to watch your show. I thought, that's humbling. That really makes a person feel good, that you got people that dedicated and to watch your stuff, even though you can watch it on reruns and stuff. But they want to be there, watch it live, and be on there and chat with the
mm.
people and stuff. So it's pretty interesting.
Yeah, let's talk about your fan page. Your fan pages. You've got some fan pages. So
Yeah.
if, can somebody kind of Marcy, if you're there, yeah, you are there. Could you kind of like put Brian's fan pages up, please?
Yeah, she can put
And
that.
yeah, and also his web page.
Yeah, the website.
Yeah, all his contact details, please. Thank you. Yeah. So what I'm trying to say is, it's like you've got a great big following. You
Uh-huh.
you do this program night times, and it's how how, do you ever live? Do you ever
Oh
kind
yeah.
of
I've getting asked a lot of people like that. A lot of people ask me questions like, "Well, you ever gonna shut it down?" This and that. I said, "Well, there's been a time or two I've thought about it." I said, "We just made it to our 4th year. July the 19th is always like its anniversary date, and I made a statement one day. I said, "Well, I'm gonna take a week off," and I had people just you're going to take off. Oh man, what am I going to do? And I thought, well, I guess I'll just keep it going. So I just kept on going. Next thing you know, it never stopped. It just keeps on rotating. And people say, "Oh, you're going to get burned out for doing that." I said, "Well, if I'm not playing in front of you here at the house, I'm driving people crazy for playing music anyway. I play every night
Oh,
now, so it gives me a chance to keep practice. And now that I've got a band, they get to practice every night. And they say, well, when do you practice? I said, dude, I said, turn my show on 8 o'clock at night. I said, I guarantee you that I practice more than most people do. I said, I put on more of a show than most entertainers do. I said, they travel 260 days out of the year. I said, I'm on a show every single day, period. There's no day off, period. I said, I put my guitar through more uses than most entertainers do.
mm. How many guitarists have you got?
Well, I did have about 7. I let go of one the other day. Um, it was getting kind of tattered and torn. Been through a lot of stage uses and stuff, and I keep a lot of them around and stuff. And one of my favorite ones next to this one is I have this one old guitar. She has wrote me a lot of good songs over the years. It is a Fender. It's what they call a California series, and I wrote a lot of songs off that thing. And it's the old black Fender Catalina is what it's called. It's been a pretty faithful old guitar. It just sounds like somebody put together a cardboard box nowadays because it's about wore it out, playing it so much.
Yeah, yeah, that's it. Yeah. Um, when you kind of do all your gigs and everything, does your wife or your partner kind of like go around with you?
Yes, a lot of times she does. My wife will. She's kind of like my navigator. She does all the driving and she does all the navigating because if it didn't, I'd probably wind up in Timbuktu and I'm supposed to be over at Buck 10.
um, are you looking? Are you looking forward to Christmas this year?
Yeah, I sure am. There again, last couple of times, last few Christmases, I've been doing my show live with my mom and dad's. It's been fun. I've had my dad pop on there and my brother, my mom, and all of us. And last year we had a sing along and all gathered around the piano and they watched me play a little bit of piano. My brother played a little piano. My dad and my mom, and it just turned into a big old thing. And everybody just loved watching it. I kept my stream just going live, and everybody just enjoyed it. And so during Christmas is kind of pretty fun when you get together with the family and you just do a live stream like that. A lot of people will think, well, why would you do that for? But I want my fans to feel family oriented. There's a lot of people out there who don't have family, and it makes them feel somewhat family oriented. Like they're part of the family some way or another. And
Yeah,
keeps them
yeah,
going.
yeah. Um, what do you what do you do in your spare time then when you're not singing?
Well, I love write songs. It's one of my favorite things to do, and other than work, I mean, and I've got 4 kids, and out of all of them, I got 3 grandkids now. So that keeps me pretty well occupied. And when I'm not doing that, I'm being lazy, sit around, watch a little bit of the tube and everything, and just kind of watch what's going on TV or something. And I know a lot of people say, well, why'd you do? Well, it gives me at least a little small chance to relax my brain for a minute or two. And all of a sudden I'll be watching some movie, and all of a sudden, wow, there's a good line. All of a sudden, I'm got the guitar in my hand. I've got the songbook out, getting ready to start writing something. Another little song or something.
What you gonna play next for us?
Oh, let's see here. How about let's see. There's a little song here. Everybody seems to like. Mine is called "Rainy Day Music." Every single drop of rain is like the rhythm of our song. Crashing of the thunder is like the heartbeat. It keeps me singing along your mind. Rainy day music, you're my song. Let it rain, you know it keeps me singing pass me by, you had me singing your song. You're my rainy day music, you're my song. Let it rain, you know it keeps me singing along. You're my rainy day music. There you go.
There you go. And so, how many songs have you got? If
Well,
you,
I've got probably about 400 songs, but I usually keep about 100 of them. I kind of keep kind of close by. I use them in rotation a lot of times and stuff. And some of them, I got some of them songs just like I can't believe I even wrote that one. What caused me to want to write that song? So they'll never get played, you know. And then there's some of those that's kind of half written, and some of those that are kind of, well, I just don't know about that one, you know. You
yeah,
get
yeah.
those kind of songs, you know.
Do you after your songs? Is your songs more about your life, then? Is it?
I've got quite a few of them. Some of them are just kind of like just off the top of my brain or something. If I find something that just kind of clicks in my brain, like a lot of times, like I've got one song. It's called Jesse James. It's about the outlaw Jesse James. I got one I wrote. It's about um, I've been trying to keep a little bit of a lot of love songs coming in there because for the longest time I wrote a lot of just cheating and pain songs. I thought, why am I doing that for? I was told by my old manager before he passed away. He says, Brian, what you need to start doing is start writing a lot of love songs. He said,
Mm.
you got the voice for it. You got you got that drone for it. It gets deep and everything. And he goes, so start putting yourself in some of them old love songs. He goes, people will start drawing it in there. And I said, well, okay. He goes, you don't have to do every single song, love song, but he goes, keep quite a few collection of love songs locked in there, you know, that way. Cause he goes, I really think you'll do better with a lot of love songs and stuff. So that's what I've been kind of doing lately.
Paul Campbell says, who's the best country artist ever?
Man, that's a hard one to say. There's so many of them out there. Um, and I've always took a high respect over so many of them, over countless of them. And I'd have to. It's kind of hard to break it down when you got so many of them. One of my, I guess, some of my top favorites um, nowadays. Well, of course, not just the fact that they're just big fans of mine, but I've always been a big fan of theirs. And that's one is of course Johnny Rodriguez. You know, he was a big. He's been a big inspiration on me lately, and of course, I would have to go backtrack, and I would have to say a lot of people, like for example, Merle Haggard. Of course, I have Carl Perkins, and I've always liked a big fan of Elvis, and I was like been a big fan of the Hollies. I've always been a big
Mm.
fan of the Trogs. That's another one of my big favorite ones right there. I've always liked the way their music was always done. They had an old video one time where they was playing it from an old uh, I guess it was like a suburban. They was like it were underneath a depot, and you could see them old trains coming underneath there, and the subways coming underneath there, and they did a whole video shoot underneath the subway, and that was pretty neat, you know, and stuff like that. I always thought that was pretty cool, and I've always been inspired by a lot of the older stuff like that.
Can you sing one of your love songs?
Oh, sure, I can sing. Let's see here. How about let's see this one here. Let's see here. Tears may fall, years may crawl, gray hair may fall in place, but with love, time can't erase. So I'll tell you that I love you straight from my heart. Those feelings that I can't explain. I can't write the right kind of country song. I can't find the right words to sing along. I can't sing those bad if I'm gonna fall in love with you. Well, now it seems like hours since I first met you, but time just don't matter. I'm in love with you just to see your beauty shine right through my eyes and the texture of your warm lips. Smile after smile, I can't write the right kind of country song. I can't find the right words to sing along. I can't sing those bad old cheating songs if I'm gonna fall in love with you.
Hey, quality.
Thank you very much.
That's really good. I hear on the grapevine that you sing, you got a Christmas song. Is that right?
Actually, I do got a Christmas song I wrote a while back, last year, in fact. Um, it's called Little Miss Santa Claus. I guess you want to hear that one then?
Yeah. Everybody wants to hear it.
Well, now, won't you be my little Miss Santa Claus? I'll be your little fat man, too. We'll sing Christmas carols around the Christmas tree. Well, now bring me out those sugar cookies. We'll camp out underneath the Christmas tree. You and me, little Miss Santa Claus and me. Well, now we need to put them little bitty elves to bed, and all them reindeers too. We'll drink some eggnog and sing Christmas carols the way we used to do. You and me, my little Miss Santa Claus and me. Well, now you better watch out and you better not cry. You better not pout, I'm telling you why. My little Miss Santa Claus and me. It's a little longer when you got the music in there and stuff, you know.
Yeah. But that's good. That was really good. That is really good. What are you working on at the moment, then, Brian?
Well, I've started writing some new songs lately, but I have one song that I've been working on that it's not quite ready for nothing, but I had this guy named Stonewall Jackson. He's big back in his days. Well, he's been trying to get me to write down some of his songs so I can start singing for him. I said, well, that's fine. So I've been working on brushing up that, plus doing some Johnny Rodriguez stuff and things like that, so making him happy. But man, I've just been busy lately, and I started writing one song called I Don't Have Any More Love Songs to Write. And then all of a sudden I just got about halfway through it and said, I'll wait on that one right now. Just come back to the page maybe another day or two or something, you know. So been doing
Yeah.
that, you know.
Yeah, Edwin says, tell Brian I said hi and enjoying this live show.
Hey, Edwin, it's good to see you. Thank you, buddy.
Yeah. What else are you going to sing for us now, then?
Oh, let's see here. How about, I tell you what, I know a song I could play. This one here's another one of those songs you told me you like real well. So I'll just go ahead and throw that one in the punch. I can't help myself, I'm falling in love.
Oh, yeah.
Every time I look into your eyes, I can't help myself, I need to have you by my side. What can I do, baby? I'm falling for you. If you look into my eyes, you'll see everything I see come alive. What can I do, baby? I'm falling for you. I can't help myself, I'm falling in love. What can I do, baby? I'm falling for you.
Well done. Well done.
Thank you.
Ailey says, can you say hello to her?
Well, hello, Hattie. How you doing?
There you go.
My fan. She gets up at 2:00 in the morning just to watch my show every time.
Does it? You see?
Yeah, really. She sets her alarm clock. She told me here a while back.
There you go. That's dedication, isn't it?
That's called dedication. That's right.
You should write a song about dedication.
I think I will. I may have to.
Dedication is the way she was. Yeah. Something like that, yeah. I'll tell you, when you write, where do you get your ideas from about writing your songs?
That's kind of a hard one because the fact that I get them from so many different things and ideas. Um, when you're a songwriter, you just a lot of times you can just a melody that'll hit you, and like that "Falling in Love" right there, I hit that the I was playing that melody and I heard that melody and I thought like, well, let's see here, and it just grabbed a hold of it. And the only thing I could think of in my head was I can't help myself of falling in love, and next thing you know, I just kind of kept being my hook, and then pretty soon I just drove home with it, and that's how I came up with the idea for that song. It's real simply put together, just easy to kind of remember. And I thought, well, that's all it takes is something. It doesn't matter about how complex the song is. It's just that hook, that real grab, catchy hook, and the melody that goes along with it.
Did you know? I've got a radio station, and
Wow.
on my radio station, in the corner, it's got you, a picture of you, and some details of you. And what it is, I ask my listeners who to vote for every week.
Man, well,
And
thank you.
yeah, yeah, and you have been I think it's number one for around about 6 weeks now.
Golly.
Yeah, yeah, that's how long I've been doing it. So yeah, it's been really good because people who I do who goes on my show, I put them on my radio station too.
Man.
So and that's what I do. So and it just goes out everywhere, and people just contact me and they say, "Oh, Steve, I love that song. I love that song and all that." So if you got any more MP3 songs, send them to me, and
I
I'll play them all.
I will shoot you a whole bunch of them. I'll just keep spitting them out at you until you say, Brian, stop sending me stuff.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, yeah. Um, so what I'll do is I will put a link up on here in a minute. Then, if you go, guys, go over on the radio station and kind of like support him because he is really good, really good. Um,
Maybe I can get a touring up here pretty soon. Talk to my manager and record label thing when all this COVID stuff kind of passes on. Maybe I can start getting good bookings up that way. We can sit down and drink a cup of coffee together, and you can have me live on set or something.
oh yes, I'll get you a beer too.
There you go. There you go. Now we're talking. Now we're talking.
Yeah, yeah. Um, no, I've watched when I watch country and western films and all that, or concerts on TV. I always see a cage. And they chuck bottles at the cage. Is that right? Does that happen
Well,
where you are?
no, well, what they do with those cages, that's usually like if you're playing in them old bars where they can throw pop bottles, beer bottles, and stuff at you. If you see those chicken coop cages like that around there, that's a place right there. You might want to watch out after about 12 o'clock at night. The bar starts getting a little rowdy, and the music better be played the way they like it, or they start throwing beer bottles at you.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I bet they do. Yeah. Give me a beer and I took a bottle out of 'em. Yeah. What else can you play now? What other song can you play?
I tell you what. Let's see here. How about let's see here. I got a little song I wrote called "Magic of Love." I think you might like, and we'll just try that out on y'all. This is a little bit newer song. Saw the most beautiful girl, she felt the same. Walking to her, they exchanged names. That was the moment, the spark, the flicker of the flame. And it's the magic of love in their eye, real true love. their eyes. Placed a ring on her hand. They became a woman and a man. Bought a house and a baby came that rekindled the flicker of the flame. It's the magic of love in their eye. Real true love you can't disguise. It's up to them to keep it alive. Well, that's the magic of love in their eye. Oh, that's the magic of, that's the magic of, that's the magic of love in their eyes.
Brilliant. I love that song.
Thank you.
I really do love that song. I really do love that.
Maybe we can get that recorded and cut and sent over to you.
Brilliant. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. Brilliant. Um, when when your partner or your wife listens to some of your songs, do you feel like that you want to write her a love song and and
Oh, I've wrote her so many love songs. It's unreal. She's kind of like my approval. She'll look at me if I see a little tear drop look in her eyes. Okay, well that song just might work. Or if I see this look on her face, she starts going like this. Right, I know better. Go back to the drawing board. Scratch that line out.
yeah, or she chucks you out for the rest of the night. Yeah,
There you
yeah,
go. There you go. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Yes, yeah, yeah. Um, Also, when you're playing the guitar, do you have to kind of like have a specific guitar?
No, actually, um, I actually got different guitars for different sounds and stuff. I've gotten where I distinctively the last when this guitar was given to me, I've gotten where I almost start using it a lot more than I do others. But I probably switch it out here pretty quick. It's just the difference of tones and different sounds of the guitar. Just that when this guitar was made for me, he told me, says each and every professional person has to have a certain guitar. It's kind of like their trademark sound. And he goes, they get used to hearing that sound. And pretty soon after you switch over to another guitar, they'll look at you like, man, that don't sound like that guitar you played the other day. That don't sound like the normal guitar. It's a different guitar. They can just tell right away. It's got a different twang to it or something.
Yeah, yeah. What else can you? What else you going to sing for us as well?
Well, I tell you what, then you may do an old cover tune or whatever. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. Do two of them.
Do two of them.
Yeah, do two songs and yeah,
Okay.
and I'll talk to you more.
That there's the most famous one. Let's see. How about this right here? Then let's see. Every night I haunt these halls, calling out your name. Get a shiver coming on every time I picture you there in my brain. When I see your face, I remember your warm embrace. Life for you's like an old ghost town. Tattered, torn parts from the scattered around. Here I'm there, I'm everywhere, and I can't always be found. Love for you is like an old ghost town. And I remember the night you left, rain and thunder crack. Those shutters flew wide open, brought a dark cloud and no wind, just never stopped. On the night you left, it's like you left me here for days. Love for you's like a ghost town. Tattered home parts of the shattered around. Here I'm there, I'm everywhere, and I can always be found. Love for you is like an old ghost town. Love for you's like an old ghost town. There you go.
Well done.
Now, you hear one more, I'm going to do a cover song for you then. Maybe y'all just might like this one. One of my favorite ones. Childhood living is easy to do. Things you wanted, I bought them for you. Graceless lady, you know who I am. No, I can't let you slide through my hands. Wild horses couldn't drag me away. Wild, wild horses, ride them someday. Watched you suffer a dull aching pain. Now you decided to show me the same. Wild, wild horses drag me away. Split up the song just right. Wild, wild horses, ride them someday. I better quit before I run it.
Yeah, yeah. Someone just said to me, Edwin just said to me, "Don't close your eyes." Well, I tell you what, I've got a habit of doing that because it's not because I'm falling asleep. It's because I like closing my. It's not. It's not at all. Honestly, honestly, what it is, I like closing my eyes. I like listening to the music.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
You know, I'm away like that.
I think
Um,
he's got that old song, Keith Whitley, "Don't Close Your Eyes." There's an old song he's talking about.
right, okay, good, good. But I'm just telling you that one too. But what I'm trying to say is, like, I'll tell you a little secret. A couple of weeks ago, I had a Pacific guest on,
Uh-huh.
and I do get people on who are, mm, what can I say, not interesting,
Right, right.
right? And unfortunately, this guest, was not good, not very thingy, and so I thought to myself, okay, fine, fine. And next minute, they were singing, and I was like,
Oh man.
and my wife said something, and I woke up like, oh, well, what's going on here? Yeah. Oh, damn, I'm on air. And it's you do get moments to get, you know what I mean?
Do
But
you
here you go.
do? And there's a lot of times on my show I'll stumble over stuff, and I knew I'm about to run it, so I'll even do something like, "I'm messing up the song and it feels just right every time I do it," and just kind of go along with it. The person I shake me, wait a minute, he just do what I said. What he said, yeah, messing up good. So I just started singing along with it.
What you were singing just now, I had a message because I got my last guest comes on about 11 o'clock.
Oh man.
And yeah, and I'm shattered. But anyway, so and I was reading the text, and I had to laugh because it said, "I'm sorry, I might be a bit late.
Might not make it.
I might not make it." Was it? I am rushing up the cows.
Putting up the cows, huh?
There's a couple of cows that gone away, so they're trying to chase after the cows and
That
stuff.
ain't
You know
good.
what?
They got in the middle of the road.
Well, yeah, they're not in the middle of the road. Now, the trouble is, over where you are,
Uh-huh.
is there a lot of farming, or is it?
Well, I'm kind of, how would you say, I'm kind of like a suburb of Tulsa. So therefore, I'm kind of matched in between real close to the city, yet at the same time close to all the old country towns and stuff. So, and it's nothing uncommon here where I live at, where on, I got a bridge that crosses there. It's called the Arkansas River Bridge. And when you cross that bridge, it's nothing to start seeing a bunch of farmland over here. While you over here, you got a bunch of stores over here. So it's kind of like you're mashed in between it all.
Yeah, yeah, that's it, innit? That's it. What else you gonna play for us?
Well, let's see here. He wanted here, "Don't Close Your Eyes," so I guess I'll sing that for you. Everything, it's a good love song anyway, so we'll go ahead and do that.
Yeah. If I fall asleep, don't worry. Okay.
Do what?
If I fall asleep, don't worry.
I'll keep it kind of fast there for you. I know you loved him long time ago. Even now in my life, you still want him, I know. Darling, this time, when your memories die, let's hold me tonight, hold me tight. Don't close your eyes, don't close your eyes, let it be me. Don't pretend that it's him in some fantasy. Darling, just once let yesterday go. You find more love than you ever known. Hold me tonight, hold me tight. Don't close your eyes. Like I said, I won't play all the way through because I know it's getting late over there. So if I start singing something slow, I guarantee you'll drop off on me.
Yeah, yeah. Look, listen, I'll tell you what. I love you. I love you coming on here.
I love.
I tell you, I think you're really, really brilliant. Really, really good.
Thank you so much.
Really, really good. Let me have a look at some of the messages. What I usually do.
Okay.
Um, Mr. Paul Cameron, can you sing My Best Friend? Can you sing that one for the last one?
Best friend. I don't know that song. I can come up with one.
Um, when you're no, when you're angry, you're my best friend.
I'll learn it. I'll work on it. I promise you. Next time I'm on here, I'll sing it for you.
Yeah,
I'll look into that. I promise. I'm going to.
yeah, yeah, Mr. Campbell, he will look into it. But thank you very much. Edwin, did Brian sing his new song, Cowboy Shuffle? Steve? Yeah.
Cowboy Chef. I don't know if I don't know if I have time for that, Edwin.
Go on, sing it. I always go on, sing it.
Okay. I'll do it then. Sure.
I'll let you sing it.
After work, he likes to get loose. Shakes off the dust off his new pair of boots. Out on the floor, paying the mind, doing the cowboy shuffle all the time. It's a party every night, and he parties up just right. Cowboy shuffle. Everybody's doing the cowboy shuffle now. At the roadhouse, doing all right. Down the shot, feeling good tonight. Blondes and reds out there too, digging that groove, doing the cowboy shuffle too. It's a party every night, and it parties up just right. Cowboy shuffle. Everybody's doing the cowboy shuffle now.
Here you go. Well done. Well done. Well done. Like, listen, I'm going to. I'll have to let you go now. I tell you what. I wish I could be with you all night.
I would love to. You know, that's one thing about it. I was, you can always pick up my stuff, and you know, I try to tell a lot of my fans, you know, call your local radio stations and ask them to play certain songs of mine, like "Woman Like You" and stuff, and you know, or they can download my music. Go to briantribble.org or whatever, you know, and. But the nice thing about it is I've got you over here now. You can kind of help me work on that side of the fence, on that side of the area, and maybe we can work around it and work together.
You can. I tell you what. If you send me some MP3 stuff over, I'll play it on my radio station.
Okay, yeah, just shoot me your little email, and I will start sending them over to you then.
Yeah, I'll give it to my secretary, Amy.
Okay.
She's not my secretary really, but she does help me quite a bit. Yeah, I love Ailey. She's really good. But listen to me, Brian. I'll tell you what, mate. I'd love to have you back again.
Sure.
And
Part 3 time.
part 3. Oh yes, yes. Because you know, I think you're fabulous. You know, and there are some nice people. You know, and you're one of them.
Thank you.
In the meantime, you take care.
All right.
Have a good show tonight.
Thank you.
Okay. Now I'll let you go, and you can join your horse now.
Okay. You all have a wonderful, safe evening. Thank you for having me back, and I'll see you on part 3 next time, guys.
Part 3 next time, guys.
See y'all later.
See you later, brother.
Bye-bye.
See you later, brother. There you go. Brian Treebie, folks. What a lovely bloke, eh? What a lovely bloke. Now he's gone. Now, you know, now Brian's like trotting on his horse. I can't do that too now. We don't know if they're going to do an 11 o'clock show tonight. We're just waiting for the gentleman to rustle up his cows. He did send me a video. And I wish I could play it, but I can't get it on. So I was going to do that for you. But listen to me. Thank you very much for joining me. Thank you to Marcy, Jacqueline, Robson Brown, Marcy, Edwin, Ailey, Paul Campbell, Wayne, Pamela, oh gosh, Robbie Ainsley. Oh, there's too many of you. Paul Campbell and Dave, Wayne, Pamela. There's a lot of you. Thank you very much for joining me. God bless. Take care. And don't forget, come over to my radio station and say hi. Love you all. Bye bye.